Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In today's live video, good Lord, Tish, have more coffee. In today's live video broadcast, I am actually going to do a really simple flip cup, but we're going to use something that you can really easily use and not put too much and maybe get some really cool cells. It's always worked for me in the past, so hopefully it'll work for me this morning with you guys. I'm hoping everything, all the audio and stuff is working well. Let me adjust my camera really quick because it decided it wanted to turn on. That's what happens when I mess around with OBS. Okay, so let's double click. There we go, configure video. And we're gonna turn off autofocus. There we go. All right. Okie dokie, now we can turn off the autofocus for now. Is that really fuzzy or is that just me? No, it's good, okay. So, one of the things that, because I was always afraid to add silicone to my paintings, because one, I didn't want to clean them. And, you know, heard horror stories, found out it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it is a big deal, but it's not as difficult as some people have touted it to be. But I'm kind of lazy inherently when it comes to like cleaning because I don't like cleaning. One of the ways that I found to add silicone without adding a lot to it is to take a spray can. This is just something I picked up at Menards. It's a spray lubricant. That's in Espanol. Here we go. Multi-purpose silicone lubricant. It waterproofs, lubricates, and stops squeaks. So, and this is actually NSF certified. So you can use it on your mixers and, you know, on your refrigerator door. And if it gets in contact with food, it's not going to kill you. So that's one reason why I bought this particular kind, because if I were to accidentally get it on my hands and, you know, go to wipe my lip or something, I usually get paint on myself that way. But anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to move this canvas out of the way for one. Just happened to put that there. First, let me see. See who's in chat here too. I'm grabbing a little paper towel here. So good morning, Doris. Hello, Lisa. And Brookie Cookie is here. Hello, Brooke and fam. Awesome sauce. Everybody must be sleeping this morning. I slept in this morning. I slept until 5:45. So because I couldn't sleep last night. So what I usually do is I just take a little bit of this, take my cup that I'm going to be doing my flip in, and just do 3 quick little sprays. I take a rag and I wipe it out. Now, handy tip, you have to be careful which plastics you use this with, because that hard plastic that you get like at the dollar store, I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, here we go. It looks like these, but bigger. This plastic here, it'll actually eat away at it. And I don't know what number it is. These aren't, well, they are marked, but heck, if I can read it, it's a 6, I think. Anyway, there are some plastics out there that'll eat away at the silicone, the propellant in the silicone spray will eat away at these. So always test. Yes, 5:45 is sleeping in. I usually get up, I try to get up at 5 because that way I can get things started for my day and all that. So if you still feel like you don't have enough in there, you can take your rag and then just wipe it with your rag. So we're going to do both just to make sure that, and I make sure I get all the surface area that I can. And then we're just going to do a quick little flip cup here. So I've been playing around with StreamYard this morning, or not StreamYard, and actually let's put this rag up here with that, and we can reuse that because I usually use the same rag over and over again when it comes to silicone. But for the spray silicone, I've been figuring out how to get some background music to play. I've been working on the sound alerts, because I can push my little sounds and they make a noise in my headset, because when I go live I have my headset on, so if there's any notifications on my computer, you guys don't hear those, but I don't get very many. Okay, so we're going to use and then also today we're using up from my experiment on Monday. I used the Sherwin-Williams Ultra Deep Base that you use for the bloom pours. I used that as a pouring medium alternative. So it was 1 ounce of that and 1 ounce of paint, and then 3 to 4 ounces of Floetrol. So that's what these cups are. And then these ones are just my regular Floetrol and paint mixes. And we've got Deco Art Sterling Silver. This is the Ultramarine Blue from Master's Touch. And then we're just going to put a little bit of black in there just to make things interesting. This is, I do believe, the Crimson Red from Winsor & Newton, the Galleria, which is my favorite paint. And I've said that over and over again. The red is actually really thin. So we're going to do a little bit of this. Okay. We're only doing an 8x10 canvas, so we don't need much. Well, hello, Tracy. Howdy, Tracy. You always say good day to me and how's it going? Or how do you say that? I forget. You're so cute, though. I just love it. Jam. Yeah. All right. So we're going to put a little bit of this silver in there. I'm just going to kind of dump it in there. There we go. Do a little bit of the turquoise. Put a little bit on top here. There we go. There we go. We're going to do some blue. Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of doing a combination of a dirty flip cup, where you just kind of dump it in and it goes all willy-nilly. And yes, that is a technical term. And I'm trying to kind of layer it too, just to see what happens. Okay, so we got those two, and we're going to put the red in there. And so I'm trying to get some of the red down. There we go. We're going to move these out of the way because those still have some paint in them. And we're going to give it a little bit of black, just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more contrast. And this one I'm just going to kind of float on top like so. And then we'll do a little bit down in there. Okay. That should be plenty of paint for this little tiny canvas that we have. And since it's a little canvas, I don't need my little flipper helper. We can just put it right on there like that. And see, my hands aren't going to work. There we go. We're going to flip it upside down. Maybe we'll do a rect ring pour. And I put this, okay, here's the thing. I have not done a painting since Tuesday night. So it was all of Tuesday, the rest of Tuesday night, all of Tuesday evening, overnight, all Wednesday night. So it's had like a day and a half to dry, and the paint underneath here is still wet. So I'm a little perturbed. So I just grabbed a piece of cardboard that I had and put it down because I just don't want all the wet paint everywhere. And it was still like sopping wet. And the painting from Tuesday night that I did on Trey's channel is actually still wet too. And I'm like, what is the humidity going on here? Jeez, oh Pete, y'all. So I had a really good day yesterday, though. Got a lot done, learned a lot. Even this morning, I've been learning a lot and trying to step up my live stream game and my editing, doing some really fun stuff with Filmora. If you don't know who Daniel Patel is, or Patel, something like that. I can never remember. I just remember Daniel. I don't remember last names. It's really hard. Anyway, if you go over to his channel, he does some phenomenal Filmora 9 editing, and Filmora is a very inexpensive editing program. He's also got where you can get discount codes and stuff on his channel, so be sure if you're interested in buying that. You can use Filmora for free. There is a watermark, though. But it's really simple and really basic, and I'm learning some little hints and tricks from him that I'm applying to a different part of what I'm doing. So, yeah. So, and he's a good teacher, and he's a really great guy. So, all right, let's give this a flippy dippy. Let's see what happens. And I'm going to take... I don't want to drip it in there. You know what? We're going to wreck this because I can. Because it's my painting and I'll do what I want to. So, there we go. We're going to put the rest of this paint down here. And because all that is dripping off of there. So we're going to just kind of swirl this about because that'll help me get that. And then we're going to take that upside down. So if I go rinse that out right away, I can reuse it. But I usually forget. That's my problem. And then we're going to take our little spa comb here, this fancy dancy thing. And I'm just going to go right through here like this. Okay. Well, that didn't do much of anything, did it? So let's see what happens with that. We're just going to do it the one time. I'm wiping it off, so, you know, put that back in its bin. And then we're just going to tip it this way. There we go. We're going to tip it this way. Okay. We're going to bring it down. Now this is a titanium white, so it's not just a basic white. So we're going to get cells even from that. Okay, we're going to bring it back. You know, I was hoping the red and the blue would blend a little bit more, but they didn't. So we're going to tip this back, and we're going to tip it down and bring it to the corner. And some people like the perfect round cells. You know, I'm kind of wibbly wobbly myself, so I kind of like the wibbly wobbly cells. I'm going to tip this back. I'm going to bring it back to the corner. And then we're going to bring it down a little bit. I'm going to stretch this out because I really like what's going on up here in this corner. Trying to get some of that to do that. Come on, baby. Come on, Mr. Paint. There we go. Okay. That silver just kind of went, hello, I'm here. Hello, Gina Bina. Hey, Jay. Okay. So the one thing that I have discovered about that, using the house paint as a pouring medium, you know, as a replacement for like the Liquitex pouring medium in my mix or that kind of thing, is that it holds bubbles like really well. So make sure that you're torching your painting as it dries. As the bubbles get released to the top, you want to make sure that they pop. I noticed a few bumps in the painting that I did for Trey's live. If you didn't see that live, he's got an awesome channel over there and just so much fun and a great crowd. And I will put the link to that up here in that in the description or in the little iCard thing. But I was so nervous. It's so dumb. I do lives every day on my channel, but it's like, I know y'all, you know, every once in a while I have one or two new people, but this was like a whole troop of new people. So you can see how well it's celled up though, just from the combination of the white, because titanium white will sell no matter what you do. At least that's my experience. It's just the one of the most dense paints, and that's why I tried to use more opaque paints, like the ultramarine blue is a little bit more on the semi-transparent, but I love how that turned out. Well, hello, good morning, Chris. Good to see you. But I like that. And actually, I kind of like it like this. This is the orientation I like. So all these cells in the red and the blue and the black and the lacing that's going on over there, that's all because of that little tiny bit of silicone that we put in the cup before we poured it in there. And you can see there's cells popping up here in the white from the titanium white. And these cells over here are because of the titanium white. So it's, you know, sinking down into the other colors. So when I get a chance to, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do a whole video on some science behind pouring. And I think a lot of people, for me, I want to know the science behind it. I want to know why things happen. Like when I learned how to make soap, I sat down and studied books on the chemistry of, why certain things happen and this, that, and the other thing. So that way, when it came down to something, I could troubleshoot it. So, still giving me Spider-Man vibes. Yeah, it kind of does have a Spider-Man vibe to it. I love how this is doing its thing, though. I just really I like that. I don't know why I have it sitting like that. Probably just because it's that way. But I'm going to dip some cabochons in this. And that's one of the things that I want to get done today, too, is get some jewelry made. But, I'm only on my second cup of coffee because I forget that I have it some mornings. It's like I'm sitting here working and working and working. Next thing I know, it's like, dude, my coffee's gone and I got to go live in 20 minutes. And yeah, so that didn't happen on time this morning. I apologize for that. But you're here and I love you. Baking is chemistry. Yes, exactly, Chris. That is why I love baking, because I get to play mad scientist and try different things. And that's why I love acrylic pouring. It's why I love, doing the furniture upcycling, is because I get to build things, and that's part science, because you got to use the engineering and make sure it's going to be stable and no one's going to hurt themselves on the bench that you made. So, it's just simple things that I enjoy. So, let's see here. I'm trying to think. I am going to have to go back into the sides, but I'm going to drink my coffee and chat with you guys for a minute. But also, let's see, where'd my list go? So today is Thursday, just in case you guys didn't know. The only way I know what day it is anymore is because of what live I do. So, tomorrow night, I'm going to have Brooke on the channel again. It's so awesome. And we're going to do Friday Night Flip Cup. So there's the link to that, so you can set your reminder. And then Saturday Night Shenanigans is, and that's tomorrow night at 7:30. I bumped them back. Oh, geez. Okay. Can't use the number pad while I'm on OBS. So good to know. But no concept of time. It's a day that ends in Y, right? Today, yesterday, Monday. So Saturday Shenanigans, it's where you guys get to pick the colors, and I do an acrylic pour with them. I try to have as many different colors ready to go as I can. If you throw something really peculiar at me, I can try to mix something. Depends on if I have the appropriate colors to make it happen. So also, if you are interested in joining Artapalooza, because we're always looking for new people. You don't have to be a master at anything. I'm kind of a Jane of all trades master at some. So I pretend I know things. Not really. If I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know, because I'm honest like that. It's still my birthday is all I know, and that was Monday. Hey, it's your birthday month, okay? That's the way I look at it, because I have to share my birthday month with Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and New Year's Eve and all those holidays that, Christmas time, December. So I take the whole month and I celebrate the whole month. So, because I don't know. Exactly, birthday month. So we did that for your birthday, Brooke. You guys got to record that. Record it. So yeah. Oh yes, happy birthday, Lisa. I know it was Monday. I think I already wished you a happy birthday once, but you know what? It's your birthday month, so let's go. So, anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. And if you want to help out the channel by donating to the Artist Haven or going to our Patreon. The links are in the description box below. That helps us stay in paint and stay online, because right now, we have this thing called the pandemic, and then we have all the violence in the world, and finding a job has not been easy. So, yeah. Anyway, it would help me pay my internet bill and, that kind of thing too. So, tomorrow night, 7:30 Central Time, right here, Brooke and I doing some flip cup action. I will have the, well, it's not really a super chat. It's the super donation, should we call it? I'll have that all activated and ready to go. This morning I was tweaking on it, and I don't know if it's going to work. So I got to make sure that the bot is set up. So anyway, I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. Any kind of help helps, even just sharing this video so we get more subscribers and we get more people in our tribe and more creative juices going. And it's so awesome. And I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I'm almost at 500. And I tell you what, when I hit 500, I will be over the moon happy. So share this video, like it, love it, love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.